I know because I wrapped it up.
I don't know what you're saying. Can you send me that photo?
One.
Hey stars, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today's vlog, I am tackling the problems that I have been dealing with forever in my office. So lately, I have been feeling very off. Let's put it that way. I thought it was perimenopause because if you've been rocking with me, you know that perimenopause has been kicking my butt. However, I stood back a little bit and I had to have a come to Jesus moment with myself. And I looked around my office and I was like, there is literally stuff everywhere. Receipts are piling up. I literally have not organized my receipts from last year, talk less of this year. I keep on going to the same clothes over and over and over again, right? And if I'm not doing my old stuff, I'm doing new things because it's there. So it's easier for me to just grab. It's new. It's in my face, which means I'm neglecting the rest of my closet. So I've just been feeling really off because there's so much chaos around me and I don't thrive in chaos. Hence, when Lowe's reached out and wanted to partner with me, you can only imagine the joy in my heart because, child, darling, when I tell you I have needed a push to do this, this was the push I needed. So thank you so much to Lowe's for partnering on this video. We are getting so many pieces from Lowe's this season to help me stay organized, but to still keep the aesthetic of my office because you guys know I'm all about the visuals. So the office is going to not necessarily a huge turnaround or a huge renovation or a huge, shift, but I want organization. So I got so many cool things to keep me organized, to make sure that I can see things, to make sure that I have access to the new items and they're put away. I've also had, this one I feel bad because I know I did my shoe edit with you guys, or my shoe audit. And I thought that was just going to be the solution to me having shoes everywhere. But when I tell you I have shoes everywhere, lined up in my hallway, and my husband constantly side-eyeing me, yeah. So we got something to organize the shoes with. Wait, I can't wait for you guys to see. I can't wait for you guys to basically see what I have done with the affordable pieces that I got from Lowe's. You guys are going to You're going to be in shock. Anywho, I don't want to ramble too much because there's a lot for us to go through because we're doing this together. I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. I'm getting my drawers organized. There's so much. But in addition to that, I also take you guys with me to the beach. Yes, I go to the beach with my daughter for a little mommy and me time. We go with my daughter's best friends, two of her best friends and their mom. We go to their beach house in Hardin Beach, that's the name of the beach. It's a small beach in North Carolina. It was so amazing, y'all. I had the best time. I didn't know that was the reset I needed, right? Because this video is really all about reset. So not only am I resetting my office to keep me organized and to keep me sane, because I don't need anything else adding to my perimenopause, but taking a week off and really doing nothing. Oh, it was medicine I didn't know I needed. It was, yeah. Anywho, you just gotta watch it to see how beautiful it is out there. It was a time. Anywho, enough of the rambling. Let's get into the video and let me show you guys what I did with my office. Let's get into it. So, I told myself I wasn't buying anything else until I got organized. Because let's be honest, buying another storage bin doesn't magically make you organized. You actually have to use it. So I picked up a few things from Lowe's that solved the problems I complain about almost every single day. And none of these are big ticketed items. They're the kind of affordable things that make your everyday routine just a little easier. So let's get into the pieces I got. Okay, so let's start with my receipt situation because it has been embarrassing me for years. My filing system was basically throw it in a box and hope for the best. If I needed a receipt, I was digging through months and months of papers like I was on a treasure hunt. Now I have one box for receipts and another for thank you cards and little notes from brands. It sounds so simple, but giving things a home means I'm actually more likely to keep up with it. And can we have a moment for the boxes themselves? They are absolutely gorgeous. I love this blue marble detail. It's the perfect interest and color for my office. And if blue is not your jam, it also comes in a beautiful pearl white, black, and some other cool colors. Now let's get into this black and white marble tray. I love this tray because it's going to do two things. First, all the things I reach for every morning finally have a home. So that's sunglasses, my jewelry, my watch. Everything is right here instead of scattered all over my office or in different drawers or on my desk. And second, every time a new fragrance comes in, I'm putting it on this tray first. That way, I actually wear it, test it, and decide if it's a keeper before it joins the rest of my collection. Tell me I'm not the only one who actually has perfumes that actually have never been worn or forgotten because they're out of sight, out of mind. Okay, I know I just did my shoe evaluation, and that was supposed to help me get better organized, keep my shoes in check. But I am embarrassed to say that it hasn't. I have shoes everywhere, maybe a little less, but they're in the hallway, and my husband cannot stand it. They're usually the pairs I'm wearing the most, which is kind of why I leave them there. But let's be honest, somebody's going to trip over these shoes and hurt themselves. So I decided that, you know what? We got to do something about this. So this organizer is going in my office closet, which is right beside the garage door. And it's going to be used for those shoes that I just need all the time, especially during the summertime. So for my slippers, my slides, the sandals that I gravitate towards, they will now actually have a clean, sleek place that kind of still works with the rest of the aesthetics of the house. I mean, the white shelves, the black detailing. If you know me, you know I'm a black and white girly, and I love that for decor. So this is absolutely perfect. Not terribly expensive, but it looks good and it does the job. These clear organizers are probably the least exciting thing I bought, but they might be the most useful. You know that feeling when you're looking for one thing and somehow you empty the entire drawer? That ends the day. Everything now has its place thanks to these clear organization pieces. I mean, pens, clips, my glasses. Everything has a place now. And I already know future Monica is going to be extremely grateful. I also wanted to freshen things up just a little. Not because I needed all new decor, but I felt like my office needed just small changes to add new life. I mean, it's a new season, it's summer. So I added this beautiful floral arrangement. It's faux, but it looks so real. To my side desk, it is the perfect addition when I'm talking on my podcast or I'm trying on new outfits. It's perfect in the backdrop, and I love that. And then these black vases, I've always wanted these, but I convinced myself they were way too expensive until I found them at Lowe's. They're modern, they're interesting, they can be used for floral arrangements or on their own. And I just love the way they add new life to the space. I know this might look like I just organized an office, but it feels like so much more than that. I've learned that when my space is cluttered, my mind starts to feel cluttered too. And when I can't think clearly, I don't create my best work. So this wasn't really about buying storage or decorating my office. It was about making my everyday life feel a little easier. And honestly, that's something I think we all deserve. Future Monica here. So I got so excited showing you guys all the amazing items I picked up from Lowe's that I kind of forgot to tell you why shoppinglowes.com is a game changer. First of all, they have items for every room in your home, including office closets like mine. Secondly, there's free shipping on eligible items. We love that. Third, you can shop online, pick up in store. And lastly, you can actually get same-day shipping on eligible items. See what I mean about game changer? So if you want to update your spaces this summer without spending a fortune, Lowe's a no-brainer. You can thank me later. Now let's get back into the rest of the video. Now it's time to take you guys on our beach vacation to Hardin Beach in North Carolina for a little mommy and me R&R. Y'all, I did not know how much I needed this until it happened. Let's get into it. Okay, so I am getting ready to I'm going to Virginia Beach for the first time. And I am about to perform the impossible. I need to put a week's worth of outfits into a carry-on. Yeah. So I'm going with my daughter and her best friend and their mom and then one of their other friends. It's her best friend's, her mom's, their beach house. So I don't want to like take up too much space. I don't want to overdress or, I want to, since I'm a guest, I want to be a good host and not just go and be like va-va-voom outfits. So I'm trying to be very casual, very laid back. Yeah. We don't do that real well. So I don't know. I think I have 5 swimsuits. And I think that's a good number. I'm not going to bore you guys by showing you guys all the swimsuits and whatever. So I'm incorporating, in order to kind of like save space, I'm making my cover-ups and all of that part of my outfits. But they can still work without the swimsuit. So I have a couple of bodysuits because I always feel comfortable just throwing bodysuits on. And then I also have like a boo-boo, this Dye Lab boo-boo, which is just easy. I tend to just wear these around the house anyways. And this is one of my summer ones. So yeah, I have a little pile here that I have going already. So right there. So the goal is to get all of that in my one packing cube, and for it to just take up one side because I have to still pack my toiletries. I have all of the body essentials from Purely, what's it called? Primarily Pure. Yes, Primarily Pure. So I've got deodorant, body cream, body wash. What was the other thing? I think there's a sunscreen here too. It's SPF 25, so I'll leave that out, and I'll bring my Le Roche-Posay's. It's an SPF 50, and it's really good. So yeah, at least I have that. But now I have to put my other items in. So like my skincare routine, which that's a lot. But yeah, that's a lot. Makeup, I'm only going to do my tonal because I'm not, and then I'll do a powder, like a finishing powder, and then one finishing spray. I'm not really trying to do makeup at all, and that's only if I must, and then a blush. So I'm keeping makeup to a minimal. So anywho, like I said, wish me luck. Let me start packing, and I'll let you know if I successfully was able to put everything in there. You good? Okay, I'm coming. Yeah, I gotta make dinner too. So I got a lot and I'm leaving in a couple of hours. So yeah. Stars, a very quick outfit check. I am traveling, so I need to do this really quick. Glasses are 12 p.m. Studio. My set is Old Sweaty Betty, Chanel AirPod case holder. Shoes are Dior. Bag is Demilier, Mark & Spencer spinner. And this is the look. The idea is comfortable, sporty, chic, and that's what I did, hence pulling the hair back, oversized glasses. It's a makeup-free day. I look really tired because I didn't sleep, but yeah. The outfit works. It's a set. It's a cheat, and then I just use shoes. I use color to kind of incorporate the shoes with the beige, and the rest is just very simple. And then also with the glasses. Fragrance, YSL Libre, this is the cherry, and then Perfumes de Marly Oriana. Where could you wear this to? To travel, soccer, opportunities to wear a look like this are endless. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, stars.
Hey stars, good morning. I am in Virginia Beach um, with one of my daughters, her really good friend. They own a home here, so we were taking a week off. So you would have seen some clips from the beach, a dinner we made. But yeah, it's been nice to take a break from everything, even though I'm still working a little bit, but it's so nice out here. I'm trying to get a little bit of work done this morning, and then from there, just enjoy the rest of it. And I will continue to share as much as possible. I'll probably share the rest of the trip in another vlog, but just wanted to chime in and say, yeah, let you guys know what I'm doing too. But hope you guys are enjoying the vlog thus far, and yeah, that's what's happening, and that's where I am. Yeah, it's good times. I didn't realize how much I actually enjoy being in a space where I can just relax and do next to nothing, but it's good. Yay me.
Your hair looks adorable.
I know, because I wrapped it up.
I don't know what you're saying.
Things we do for these babies. All right, stars. There you have it. That's the video. What do you think about my little improvements here and there around the office? I'm obsessed with the tray. I'm looking at it. I think that's where I'm going to be putting not just, my fragrances, new fragrances and jewelry and all that, but also just, when I get into the office, I'll put my phone there so I'm not distracted. I can take my rings off and put them there. Just things that I need. but that way it's not cluttered, but it's intentional, and I love that for me. Also, the flowers look so good. They look really good. I'm very impressed. Like, shout out to Lowe's for, you know, keeping me honest and pushing me to do what I've been trying to do for way too long. So I'm very grateful. Actually, I think I'll put some lip glosses there too. The possibilities are endless. And then also my storage boxes. Yes, I am so guilty and embarrassed of just my pileup of receipts. So now they're cute and they're clean. I'm still going back and forth whether if I want to leave the boxes on my desk or put them on. I have like shelves, like exposed shelves on this side. I don't know if you guys noticed, that's where I took the receipts from. So I might put it there, and that way it just makes the shelving look a lot more prettier or more interesting, because there's not a lot there, but I want to switch up. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Also, the Herndon Beach, that was such a lovely moment, and I didn't realize how much I needed that. So yeah, I will definitely be doing that more often and giving myself all the rest so I can truly enjoy the summer. Guys, if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you never miss a video. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. It's awedbymonica, as well as TikTok. Tons of style inspiration. You would have probably, if you're following me on Instagram, you would have seen some of the clips that I got from the trip, and it was just really beautiful. The ocean was beautiful. It was beautiful at night. It was just a vibe. It was a complete vibe. I was just so fascinated by, you know, the tides and just all of it. Anywho, what else? Oh yes, I am going to Essence Fest, and I have there's so much more content, so make sure you guys are tuned in. So just get ready for the next video, because it's going to be really, really good. Also, if you are not subscribed to my Permission to Speak about perimenopause, make sure you subscribe. I will have the link to that channel in the description box. It's all about, we're talking about perimenopause, y'all, and the episode for this month is about the symptoms and the craziness and the symptoms you guys told me about, your stories. There's a lot to unpack, so make sure you watch that. What else? I can't think of anything else. Actually, yes, I can. My makeup. I think while I'm at Essence, I'll do, like, you know, my makeup routine and kind of like do it with you guys so you guys can see what I've been doing lately. I also think I'm going to redo the front, just like the braids. Yeah, I'm going to definitely do that. But this is the hair I'm taking. And that's in, like, I leave in 2 days. So that's why I'm just like, I'm thinking out loud. But yeah, I was really loving my makeup, you know, even I got really tan, but like even with the tan, like you know, I was able to manipulate my foundation to make it match perfectly. Anywho, thank you so much for watching, y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, stars.